Video games have been around for about 50 years now, give or take a few. We're talking about a lot of video games between then and now. We're talking about thousands upon thousands of games, PCs, consoles, and so forth. And all these games come packed what? In a box of some type, right? Or a case or a jewel case. And they all have what in common? Cover art. Some of it is good, some so bad that they have attained legendary status. But picking from thousands and thousands of games would make this video long and tedious, so I came up with an idea. Alright, so here's what I did. I decided to break my videos on this topic into different segments. Now, I skipped the first generation because cartridges didn't come into the equation until the second generation. And frankly, who wants to see box covers for Pong? And another Pong? And something that looks like another Pong. And oh, look here, look. Looks like another Pong. It plays like it, but for some insane reason it's called something else, not Pong. What the fuck? How many of these consoles were there anyway? Lord help us all. So the second generation console started in 1977 and lasted until 83. Now, in this span of time, we are talking about some classic consoles hitting the market. None more so than the Atari 2600, of course, but I mean, this generation also had the ColecoVision, the Intellivision, and the Vectrex, just to name a few. So obviously, with the invention of cartridges, you had to box them and came with box art. And you needed great artwork to entice kids to buy the games, because let's face it, when your game looks like a glitch on a calculator, you need all the help you can get. I mean, think about it. You go to the local Toys R Us, back then of course, and you see this, you get home, and then you get this. Hey, we had a lot of imagination back then. So here are some of the best cover art, in my humble opinion, from the second generation. Alright, let's start off the list with football for the 2600. Look at this cover. Somebody actually put in some effort to promote this game. I mean, this cover has more personality in it than all the Madden covers put together. I mean, just look at the latest Madden cover. They're not even trying. In fact, I got the cover for the next Madden game thanks to that EA data leak. Check it out. Brain Games for the 2600. This cover art is pretty damn cool. It has to be, I mean, because the game looks like this. So the marketing department had a tough choice with this one. Put blocks on the cover artwork and hope that people grab it by mistake and buy it. Or put a really badass looking wizard that is shooting symbols and numbers out of his hands and he's getting turned into puzzle pieces at the bottom here. I'm sure the marketing department had a tough 2 seconds in making that choice. Joust for the 2600. I just love how the letters just jump out at you as the writer also charges you, the viewer, on a flying ostrich. I think that's an ostrich. It is an ostrich, right? Could be an emu. Pitfall 2 on the 5200. Now, I didn't like the cover for the 2600. Now, it wasn't bad, it was just very bare. Really nothing on it. But the 5200 one is much better. I mean, you got Will Ferrell here in what looks like a movie poster of some guy going into some type of Indiana Jones type adventure. This game was pretty much the Uncharted of our generation. Oh god, I can't believe I just said that. Smurfs on the ColecoVision. Now, personally, I never liked the Smurfs, never got into them, but I had to give it to the ColecoVision cover art. It took the cartoon artwork and used it perfectly to convey the gameplay. I think it's a great looking cover. Now look here, Demon Attack and Riddle of the Sphinx. Pretty sure these two covers here were going to be album covers for Journey at some point in time. Crypto Chase for the 2600. Okay, you got a cover here that looks like it belongs in a choose your own adventure type book. You remember those? I mean, this guy here looks like he's gonna kill the lady mage, or he's just taking a swing at the snake by her feet. I don't know, you could go either way. It's a cover that has a lot of detail and captures the name of the game quite well. Now, here we have Yard's Revenge for the 2600. It's probably one of the most iconic covers of all time in my book. I can't say much about it. I mean, it speaks for itself. Check it out. Awesome. Phoenix for the 2600. I love this cover. You got flying mech looking warbirds in space. and they're dodging incoming enemy fire, and you got this cool mech-like fortress in the background while another mech bird is flexing his muscles in the background, like saying, "Oh yeah, I'm the macho bird." It's awesome. And now for the worst. Unfortunately, I'm gonna put the entire Arcadia lineup. I mean, look at them. Look at this. It's a mess. It's like they gave watercolors to like a 4-year-old and said, "Hey, here, make some covers." Missile War here even has ships right out of Battlestar Galactica, and Space Vultures here had the Millennium Falcon on it. And the cover for the baseball game looks like it was drawn by like a 10-year-old in some kind of art contest. I mean, it's not bad. It's just not exactly what you want when you're trying to sell a baseball game. I'm also going to put the entire Fairchild lineup here. I mean, all they did was just put numbers on cartridges. That's all they put on the covers, numbers. I mean, at least they got a little bit edgy here with number 9. Why number 9 out of all the others? I don't know, weird, but apparently whoever did number 9 got fired, because right after that they went right back to the same old numbers. I wasn't sure where to rank the Odyssey 2 box art. I mean, they are not bad, but they're not great either. They have this strong 70s aesthetic vibe to them, all of them. I mean, I used to own an Odyssey 2, trust me. The box art was the only good thing you got when you bought those games. Now, the Vectrex box art, it's not great either, but what I like about them is that they didn't try to bullshit you with crazy artwork and visuals on the cover. They showed you exactly what you were getting when you bought the game, and I gotta commend them for that. Nintendo took that same approach when they came stateside. Okay, so we're gonna start with the first one. This game for the 2600 out of Germany. Unsigngefahrliche Einsatz, whatever. That's German for this game sucks. I don't know. It has ET on the cover. It says ET go come. Basically, ET looks like a version of him if he would have stayed on Earth and had gotten addicted to meth or something. It's weird. Bobby is going home for the 2600. This game is real. I looked it up. I thought it was a fake cover. I mean, it has, that looks like Dora on the cover. Coming down the road, which, based on perspective, she's as big as the house. What a horrible cover, Jesus. It's like they didn't want you to buy the game. Now, I got Double Dragon here on the list of the worst, but it's not really that bad, but at the same time, it's a weird cover. You got the Bimmy and Jimmy, it's like they got the exact same face, just pasted it on the other one and just put the red hair, or vice versa. And they're just there flexing their muscles. You know, you got one holding the whip, the other guy holding the knife and stick or whatever. Oh no, he's not holding a stick, he's just, I don't know where his hand is going. It's just weird. And you know, they're taking a picture and they're like, you know, we're gonna flex. You know, we worked out a lot. We had these 6-pack abs, we might as well show them off. And meanwhile, you got Maria in the background getting manhandled by these guys, and they couldn't care less. I'm pretty sure the photographer's like, hey guys, your girlfriend there, she's getting taken away and fondled by like 3 guys, and they're like, just take the picture. I mean, we're flexing here. And then you got the guy on top here, silhouetted against the background of the moon, and it looks like he's holding a very large drill with a small drill bit. It's just weird. Eli's Ladder, also for the 2600. I actually had to look this up, make sure it was real. It's real, unfortunately. I can't say much about it. I mean, look at it. It's like crap. It's utter crap. Firefighter for the 2600 here. What's wrong with this picture? The fire truck is on fire, but it looks like he's driving really fast towards what should be a phone call regarding a fire, but maybe they drove into the fire. That's how much they wanted to get to the fire. So now the truck is on fire. So who do the firefighters call if they're on fire? Philly Flasher for the 2600. The colors, that creepy face. I mean, oh my god. Who thought of this? It's horrible. It's part of that adult theme series that came out for the 2600. Why they had adult oriented theme games for the 2600 is just beyond me. It's just weird. Now here we have 32-in-1 game cartridge for the 2600. Okay, so this one's a little tricky. It's for the 2600, but it came out in 1988, which puts it in the 3rd generation, but it's for a 2nd generation console, so that's why I included it here. But look at it, it's just a mess. It's like they took artwork from other cartridges and just kind of like quickly penciled them and colored them in and meshed them up together to make this one cover. It just screams, hurry up. They're closing the offices around us, so let's hurry up and finish the artwork so we can get it out to marketing and get this game out so we can sell it. Sneak and peek for the 2600 here has got to be possibly the worst cover I have ever seen in my entire life. I mean, at this point, they weren't even trying. It was just like, okay, we're just gonna plaster the name of the game, put a screenshot, even though it's a piece of shit looking screenshot. Hopefully somebody will be high enough on cocaine to buy it. I know it's aimed at kids, but hey, you gotta wish for something, right? Next up, I got Zari Arena for the Atari 5200. I mean, the cover is just, it's weird. It's just some fireballs hitting shapes. I'm not sure if I saw this, if I passed by this game cover, first of all, I'd be like, what the hell is this? And then I would just go on and get something else. Hey, look, Dracula for the Intellivision. Looks like they went over budget on the game. They had nothing left to pay for marketing and, you know, props and so forth. So some guy just got $5, went to the Five and Dime and, hey, let's get Billy from next door, see if he wants to dress up as Dracula. You know, I got these cool little fangs, we'll take a picture of him, and pretty sure that if you zoom up close enough, you could probably see the strings on that bat. Vectron for the Intellivision here. Look at it. It's something that has to do with math, maybe? I have no idea. It sucks. Next. Snafu, because I guess the other one wasn't bad enough, so they said, hey, let's put out Snafu, and am I supposed to look at this cover and say, hey, I want to buy this game, it's Snafu? Yeah, that's not going to happen. League of Light for the Intellivision. So it's like Mario Kart Rainbow Road before Mario Kart Rainbow Road, and it's in space, so that's cool. I'll give it that. And it has colors from the rainbow. And that's it. Robot Rubble. Now, when I saw this cover, I said, no, this gotta be fake. It's gotta be fake. This can't be real. It's real. I looked it up. YouTubed it. It's a real game. I mean, the guy here is just squatting, because, you know, I would squat too probably if I bought this game. It's like they got clip art and just pasted it together and said, hey, what the hell? Robot Rubble. Hey, look, for the Bally Astrocade, you got Basic. Ooh, look at that. Wow, I can type stuff, and it has the words game, art, fun, and music in the cover. And look, it has a human hand. I have a human hand too, and I guess I can type stuff. Oh, I can't wait to get this home. Not. So that's it for this topic. I'm gonna be doing the 3rd generation of consoles down the road. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, take care of yourselves. Till next time.